packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico in the booth with Greg Olson and Blake Groupie on the field to get this started. Off we go from South Philly. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
I never gave a fuck. All I know is going to get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain and taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And that will lead to a second down.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
Pickup of the 11 yards on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
On third down, it's Hurts. Throwing left sideline, looked to be caught, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. It's incomplete. Probably one they'd like back. It's going to bring up fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. They'll go again here with Taylor. And And they'll take this down inside the 35. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Colts first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Second and 10.
19. Second and 10.
19 Lions, 79 Broncos, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
From the gun, Richardson moving to his right. He's going to run it. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
The kicker on for the extra point.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. He'll let this go for Goddard. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to lead to fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Now he'll work his way out right. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. One quarter in the books. It's the Colts out to the early lead. And we're back in Philly in a moment.
Buffalo 18, 70 Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 23, here's second down and a yard. Richardson to throw. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
They'll let Richardson run this himself. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
79 Broncos.
On fourth down, Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And he'll take this one in. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indy.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this. And you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Great.
On first down, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Got a man. It's complete to A.J. Brown. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. Big-time play with Hurts and Brown. It's a gain of 34.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Great. Set. On anyone hit. Delta.
Again, Hurts. Forced out wide. First down throw there is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Great. Set. Delta.
Hurts again. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal, and at the very least got to come away with some points.
Rolling right, and he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. That's right side. He's got count to Terrace. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Third and goal for Hurts. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Grant Calcaterra. Touchdown, Eagles. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's now 14-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Tyler Goodson. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Trap 60, down. Ready. 1918.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
So after he gets out of the pocket, he does a nice job in scramble drill finding his receiver along the boundary, and the coverage was really tight, so he's just trying to throw this ball as far out of bounds as I can, but keep it close enough to try to come down with it. So he makes the catch, can't get both feet in bounds, but it's actually a pretty good ball.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, Indianapolis.
1st down, Indianapolis.
Travel like a bond, I'm a traveling man. LAX out the Baltimore.
60, here we go.
Off the zone read, this is Richardson. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
On 2nd down, Richardson. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Richardson. Forced out wide. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. That is pulled in at the 5. And he's in. Alec Pierce. Touchdown Colts.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return is Goodson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Cut 19. Let's go now. 19, Lion. 18, Mustang 19.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Exiting the pocket right. He'll take a deep shot for downs. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
18 Rattlers.
They'll go. Richardson. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Adoree Jackson.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. They'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Once again, it's Barkley. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's taken down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Rushed to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
63.
Man in motion is Smith. 3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they've turned it over on downs.
Let's go now. Top to 60. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much...
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Eagles have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, Mike, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
From the gun, Richardson. He'll look deep for Pittman. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 54 yards.
At the 17-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he will get into the end zone. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Great.
Dotson, the man in motion.
Crowd left Yeti. Yeti.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, 73. No.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
He's going to look downfield once again. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Quick throw here is complete. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter.
And he's in! Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indy. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And able to get this out to the 20.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now a guy who grew up just south of here across the river, Jonathan Taylor. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Second down, another run with Taylor. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Gain of 6 brings up 3rd and 3.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Now Richardson. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 40-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage with just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down.
Here we go. 18 Rodney, 18 Rodney, 18 Pioneer, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Rodney Thomas gets to him for the stop. Here's 2nd and 10.
Great. Set. Anyone else?
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Alpha. Great.
Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense. Is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing is Hurts. Open man, that's DeVonta Smith. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, easy, 63.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 25-yard line.
Great. 63, on 81.
Here's Hurts to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the short catch and flip the down marker back to run.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
63, back. Hey, great. Set. On 81,
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
No touch that. No touch.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down.
73, 70, like a Hornet. No touch.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Hey! Trimmer. Silver, sack. No touch.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And an Eagles 1st down.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
He's brought down at the
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll drop the throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Here now a 3rd and 20. From the gun, it's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So nothing doing there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Hey, Silver. Tiger Hornet.
Back to throw here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Grant Calcaterra, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. Second and 10. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. And complete to Downs. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down.
A gain of 11 on that play. First down, Colts.
Here we go. Panther 11, 10 to 60.
Again, it's Richardson. That's going to be taken in by Downs. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
First down,
60
Here's Richardson to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Colts are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Their own 37-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
The Eagles send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
You're not going to get many better opportunities than that to take the lead in the 4th quarter. He's got a man wide open. But, oh, my goodness, just too much air under the ball, and he knew it right away.
Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Left side, he finds Pierce. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 40.
Warriors 17. Panther 11.
Here's Richardson. And this taken in by Downs. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Now that is the 2-minute drill at its very best. Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts. You cannot do it any better than that.
Here we go, 1st and goal. Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Breezy, 63. Great, set. Trimmer. No touch.
Back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Smith. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
They'll come up now on second down.
He'll look to throw.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure, and if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
This short throw caught by Goddard. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
All three timeouts still at their disposal. Here's first and 10 now.
They'll run wide side here with Barkley. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
They'll come up now. This is second and long.
Tiger Horn. Great, set. Hey, Silver. 73. No touch.
Back to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And that will be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
This is first and 10.
Panther 11. Here we go. 18, Robert. 19, 18. 18, Pioneer. 19, Light.
Richardson to throw it. They'll get this one complete there to Pittman.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. First and 10.
Rig alert. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Here comes second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Cougar 19. Mustang 19.
Now Richardson.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
He's already in range for a potential game-winning field goal, but they certainly want to get him as close as possible before sending him out there. Nice job defensively to force the incompletion.
On third down, here's Taylor.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. 2 seconds on the clock, this for the win. And no, wide left. It's no good. And a tough finish to this one. Well, Charles, coaches always talk after losses about putting that behind you and moving on. But in a case like this, when you could have won it with a chip shot field goal and you miss it, that is going to sting for a little while, isn't it?
Some are tougher to put behind you than others, right? We always talk about compartmentalizing. What is the rule, coach? Always about 24-hour rule after a game, and then you move on. That's tough because that was a very makeable field goal. In fact, I think you and I were both just shocked that he didn't knock it through the post, and they end up walking off the field losers.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.